Hey gang, Corky here, and this is the McMurtry Spierling, a absolutely insane car that looks a little bit like the Batmobile stuck in a trash compactor. I love this thing. It was worked in on secret for 3 years before being unveiled at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and it beat the hill climb record there, so I figured I'd take it to the next most famous hill climb, Pikes Peak. A little bit more about the car itself. The McMurtry Spierling is an electric fan car, about 746 watts of power, kilowatts of power, which is about 1,000 horsepower. It also has a fan that sucks it to the ground, making multiple tons of downforce at any speed, which means you can theoretically park this thing on the ceiling. It's a very expensive car, can't say I'd want to do that, but you do you. And so I figured, let's stop yapping, and let's go. 1.4 seconds, 0 to 60. Absolutely bonkers, let me tell you. We're going to be doing multiple runs of Pikes Peak because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be crashing. So I have to retry flat through literally all of this. Because yeah, sure, why not? This car is ridiculous. The big problems with this car, it's two weaknesses. First of all, it gets really unstable over bumps. Which is bad because Pikes Peak is full of bumps because it's public roads most of the year. The other bad thing is that the tires absolutely cook. My tires started out at 8 Celsius in heat, and they're already up to 100. And it gets worse and worse as it goes along. The people at McMurtry have got to be insane masterminds for this to happen. It sounds like an angry rocket ship. I love it. Hard braking into here. Chucking it around the chicane. Sorry, hairpin. You just got to be super patient on the throttle, otherwise you hit the bumps and you go oversteering into the wall. Oh, going a little bit off track there. I'd love to see this in the hands of a more skilled driver than me, but my main goal is to just not crash. Not exactly the most lofty aspirations, but it's the only thing I can ask for at my skill level and at the difficulty of this challenge. Going to another hairpin here. Gotta really be careful. You really like to oversteer into the barrier there. And it's back onto the accelerator. You can just see this car rocket off. Wow. For this corner, dipping a wheel just into that ditch there. Probably shouldn't do that. This car wasn't built for anything off-roading. Frankly, it wasn't even built for this kind of hill climb. Apparently, you can't take this thing up to Pikes Peak in real life because the battery won't last long enough when full pushing. Corner tightens up here. Can really catch you off guard. And then just coasting through here. And back on the accelerator. Speed all the way through. And if we can make it up here first try, this will be great. Or somewhat great. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make the video longer then, huh? Oh god, oh Christ. Oh, okay, we're fine. It's okay. All is well. Now going to brake for this hairpin. It's a bit of a wider one. Still managing to screw it up though, going a little wide. Reaching about the halfway point now. It only gets scarier and worse from here. The car gets more and more unstable. And you can now see we're reaching the top where the trees disappear. Where the trees go away, you can really see how far you have to fall if you mess up. Just rocketing out of the corners like nothing else. Just making it around the hairpins. Trying not to, crash or do anything too stupid. I may or may not have both crashed and done something stupid. Time for run 2. Fun fact, the electric cars have a great leg up on Pikes Peak because the gas cars have to intake air, and the air thins out as altitude goes up. So the gas cars lose horsepower the further they get up the mountain. And so the electrics, because they don't need air intake, really have an advantage there. The electrics, of course, do also have an advantage given the massive amount of torque they have. The current world record holder of Pikes Peak is the Volkswagen IDR, a car developed by Volkswagen for this lovely hill climb. It's another electric car. It's got some very interesting technologies regarding powertrain, and it is an absolute rocket in its own respect. I'd love to get somewhere close to that world record time, but with my driving skills, I'm not sure it's going to happen. I'm pretty sure the world record is around 7 minutes 50. Could be entirely wrong there, though. Going around this hairpin for the second time, just back end stepping out a little bit there. A little bit of a drift. Again, definitely not what this car is made for, but it does it anyways. In general, this car is nice to drive. I imagine it'd be even better on a proper circuit. Just kind of goes where you point it. Got to really brake early for this turn. It might seem like I'm going in a little bit too early there, but there's so many bumps on entry that if you brake over those bumps, it is just over for you. I love the hairpins in this car. Oh my god, oh no! I'm second guessing my love for the hairpins in this car. God damn it. Alright, full focus. A little bit less commentary. Just hit my knee on my desk really hard. Oh god. All is well. All is fine. Full focus, full send. Can you wheel up close and personal with those walls of dirt on your side. Getting through that section really fast. I'm getting better at the start. Oh god, dipping a wheel here. It's okay. It's okay. Just barely saving it. Jesus Christ. This car is taking a couple years off my lifespan, I think. Gonna be losing at least like 10 pounds in sweat by the end of this. Ah! I'm not even gonna commentate on this run. I'm gonna full focus. Alright, we're reaching the top again. I think I'm gonna start talking again, y'all. Against my better judgment. It's hard to focus, but we're gonna try. I believe in us. I believe in me. Only a little bit, though, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have too much faith in my ability to drive this. This machine is a beast, and I am not able to tame it very much. Whew, big snap of oversteer on exit. Oh god, that was almost it. That was almost over. This is where we fell off, I believe. So we've gone past our personal best. All we gotta do is survive, which is a harder task said than done. Just gotta really mellow out here. Just please gotta survive. Getting there, getting to the end, or I suppose not really the end, but getting to the second half at least. We're really doing it, guys. I believe in us. This has been so long. This has been so difficult. See the cars on the side of the road, lined up to watch, lined up to help marshal. People get up very early in the morning for Pikes Peak in real life. It's really an awesome event. Heavy braking through here. Yeah, that's how it's done. I love that corner. God, that corner is terrifying. Go too wide. It's off a mountain with you. There's nothing you can do about it. Braking super early for these hairpins. Not taking any risks. Still managing to get off onto the dirt, though. Last couple of corners to be had. Oh, I'm so happy to have almost completed this. This has been difficult in ways I could have never expected. I've done a lot of runs of this course. Coming around on the final corners. Very blind, but you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The sky is blinding. The light is blinding. But we're doing it. That world record time is very much out of reach. But if anyone more skilled than me wants to have a try at this, then go for it. And there it is. The finish onto the dirt. An 8-minute 17. I will take that any day of the week. Alright. Peace out, y'all. I gotta go take a nap after that one. See you next time.